Did we decide, were we going to try and take a short rest? I don't remember.
I believe that was the goal.
Yeah, that was the goal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having a little sit down.
Yeah.
Would be good.
Is it possible
against the wall?
Is it possible to like be on alert during the short rest, or is that to defeat the purpose of the rest?
What does that mean exactly?
I mean, we're just cornered between two doors. Like just in case those doors open.
Yeah, I mean, you can be listening and that.
Yeah, that's all I'm talking about. Just in this.
You don't have to be like napping.
That's what I'm just like.
No.
Not wanting our passive perception to drop.
No, you can have a watch set. You can basically be like restringing bows and
Okay, cool.
Eating some Kit Kats or whatever. It's like
that's kind of offensive to look onto, but that's okay.
I think you can even like read a book during a short rest. You just can't like do anything like crazy. So
okay,
great time to play like 3 Dragon Ante and roll some dice.
Love it.
But yeah, you're absolutely able to do those things. Chill in a hallway if that's the aim.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I need a few dice rolls.
What kind?
I will tell you that.
Let's have no one switch places with Dyson, by the way.
Yeah, no one can go anywhere. No one can be
just anywhere. So that way, if that door opens or someone comes through that fog gate, Dyson, you're not immediately front line.
Dyson refuses.
Okay, cool.
No one's back in that corner, baby.
Just looking out for you, Dyson.
Appreciate it, but not needed.
Hope those aren't famous last words.
Would be good.
Okay.
Steven said that to you, by the way. That wasn't Marshall. That was Steven. Because you look like shit.
He says in your mind, I've seen worse.
That's comforting.
As I'm sure you have too.
Yeah. People. Anyway, all right, fine.
I will need a. Well, would you look at that? A D20 from each of you.
Ooh. Flat
D20s only.
First is the worst, second is the best, am I right?
Ooh, not quite.
No, I rolled a 2. That was the point. Like,
yeah, that was the worst roll.
Okay.
The second was not the best.
Zoman, can I have just a D6? Zoman. Okay. About halfway through your rest, the door to your east begins to open up.
Do we have a moment to react?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it opening up towards us?
Yeah.
I toss Steven one of the immovable rods.
Amazing. So yeah, the door starts to open up, and then
Occupado.
it like shakes a few times, and the door is just like so slightly cracked. You can actually feel this like warmth almost like immediately come through, like a warm air that fills like almost immediately fills the room. Like you just literally feel that. And there's like that classic like huh noise on the other side, and that's what you hear.
I will think to everyone, do we want to stay here or do we want to run?
I mean, back the other way is the Otiug. And we were keen on not fighting it before.
Okay.
What you recall about the Otiug was that it was chained.
Yeah, that was
Right,
also
that's
30,
true.
That
We
was,
could slip by it again.
but that was 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, we don't know how it's changed.
Correct. About 5 more minutes pass, and you hear that on the door as if someone's trying to open it, and then nothing happens.
Well, if we want to go through one of those other doors, we can keep that one locked. Can't imagine that will make our presence go unnoticed, though.
And I would prefer not to leave one of the rods behind. They're coming in very, very handy, Zobin.
Yeah.
Why we found you. With those specifically.
I'm glad someone here enjoys them.
How close are we to completing our rest, Michael?
15 minutes.
I mean, what's 15 minutes, guys?
The longest short rest ever.
If they break down the door, they break down the door.
We kill them.
Yeah. But I'd prefer to maybe rest up a little bit before. We're going to have to kill them either way. So I'd rather take the shot at it.
Agreed.
Does the other door push inward too?
It's a
Rod, that
fog.
one?
It's a fog gate.
Oh, that's right.
Doesn't push
So-
at all.
Yeah. Someone's gonna get through that. They're just gonna get through that.
Yeah. That's why I suggested to Dyson he move.
It's fair. But he's good.
You hear some noises on the other side of the fog gate.
I'm sure we did.
I wish I could make the noises that you hear.
Go for it.
Physically, don't think I can do it.
Never know until you try.
It's like a clicking and like chirping and rattling all at the same time.
Like The Last of Us clicking?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's good. Like a really horrific noise that you hear on the other side of the fog gate, and it's just very loud and like continues to like make this and it sounds like really aggressive, the noise. And I really wish I could do it, but that is would hurt my throat, I think.
Okay, I will think to everyone, so we are committed to resting, right? because I can hold off the fog gate, but the moment that I do, I will only have one more thing left in the bag as far as getting us out of a jam, and it will be a break glass in case of emergency moment. So I can wall off the fog gate, but I'll be getting pretty tapped if I do. Though I'm already kind of tapped.
I mean, the alternative, because short rest, can we do hit die or no?
Yeah.
We can do it.
That's the point. It's just to get you all some health.
Because I don't think
short rest.
Dyson and Lagandu are gonna make it through another fight without it.
Okay. So do you want me to wall off the fog gate?
Are we certain that whatever's on the other side of this can make it through?
No, it would just ensure that they can't. Because this is a blood pen's fog gate, so it would stand to reason that they're able to travel on their own level.
But only certain things, like if there's just like a horde of creatures on the other side.
I see what you're saying.
They probably can't pass through, and that's what it kind of sounds like.
True.
Sounds like a creature. Yes.
Yeah, but if they have any sort of intelligent with them that could lead them through, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, it raises the chance.
Yeah.
For sure. Dyson is going to take the other rod and just put it right in front and click it horizontal in the middle. So whoever comes through is just going to hit that. It might give us like a minute or a second to do something. I don't know. It's better than what I assume is a 5th level spell slot. That may be very necessary.
It's not even a spell slot. It's something that's stored in a ring. I don't have any 5th level spell slots left. That's
okay. Well,
that's how tapped we are.
All the better to save it then.
Okay, that's why I asked. Yeah.
If we get screwed, we get screwed.
Okay.
And you can do the thing then.
Yeah.
You hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
From the fog gate. Why, hello. Friends, foes. I do not yet know. Trespassers, I am certain. And you hear that, like, chittering, like, clicking. As well.
Eisen will think that Stephen, this might be our chance for diplomacy.
Yeah.
No one will think to both of you and say that's Lucio, boss.
Gotcha. Greetings, Master Luthio. Certainly have no interest in being foes. Trespassers, you're right, but not by our own choice. We're simply looking for someone, and we'll be out of your hair.
No one winces when you says that, and then the fog gate goes down, and you see this gentleman.
Ooh,
He's bald.
Damn.
Standing there, he looks like that, and he kind of smirks as he like wipes his grayish bald head. Behind him, you see this creature, huge creature. That's just kind of like standing there, like very snake-like in this like upright position, and it keeps like moving, and the chittering is like all of its like armor-plated carapace-ness, and it's like got the like horrible mouth, and it just keeps kind of moving there behind it, and it.
Do we
Looks spooky, that thing.
It's like the
Dyson, do you
Dune
know what
worm.
it is?
Yeah, I think it's likely that Dyson, you would just know what this is. This is a Remoraz, which is a massive monstrosity that would have lived north of the Great White Steppe mostly. These are creatures that live in snow and ice, and their body is like ultra heated, and yeah, they're cool. Tremor sense. They hunt from tremors. They're immune to cold and fire.
Gotcha. By tremors, are they also? Would you know if they're burrowers or not?
Yeah, they're generally they like hunt beneath the ice and burrow.
Okay.
And then they come up and try to eat
But
people.
doesn't have reason to believe that they could burrow in the stone here.
No, you wouldn't
Okay.
think necessarily that it would be able to burrow here.
Okay. Right.
And Luthio, you see him kind of look over the bunch of you. Sees no one in the back there. So, may I ask how you've come upon this place? Who it is you're looking for, and how I can be of help to getting you back out? And he just kind of leans against the wall casually.
I'm assuming in our brain we have an internal short rest counter, right?
Currently, the short rest is not in.
I know.
Not in the cards.
I know. That was.
Damn it! We were so close.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a great question. We don't really know how we got here. I will gesture to Dyson and Lagandu. We just kind of appeared here one day, and then found a key that led us here. The person that we're looking for, he's a prisoner. His name was Paragus. And when I say Paragus, does he give any sort of reaction?
You don't see anything. You can make an insight check.
I would love to.
Yeah, pretty stone.
Yeah. Yeah, looking for a man named Paragus. Don't know if you know who that is, or if he would be on this level, or if he is somewhere else. But that's certainly the short version.
I see. So you're here looking for a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanting to converse with them or break them out, perhaps.
First part, definitely. Second part, TBD, if I'm being honest with you. Kind of putting my cards on the table.
He kind of literally starts laughing. He's like, I have to respect the honesty.
Yeah.
And your friend here, and he looks into the back. I see you've made allies with those here. Is that what you're hoping to do now?
If you're open to it, sure. No one has been helpful, and our interests were mutually aligned. If our interests can become mutually aligned, certainly down.
I must say, I'm quite curious about this whole situation.
Makes two of us, friend.
How could you help me? Help me see that, and maybe we'll have something to talk about.
Well, what do you need help with?
I'll be honest, not a lot.
Well, that's good. Jealous of that, honestly. That must be a nice position to be in.
So you came from the prisons,
Yes.
and you've been through anywhere else, or?
Nope, this was stop number 2.
Let me see. May I ask, what'd you see over there? I am quite familiar. I used to work there myself.
Yeah, I know. You got promoted. Congrats.
Don't you know a lot about me? And you're here to see this Paramus fellow?
Paragus, but what's a consonant between friends?
So how were the prisons?
Horrifying. You got a lot
And
of
so
scary
you-
shit. Got a lot of scary shit in there.
And he like looks back through the room and he's like, the skeletons are all gone that were all on the floor. You made quite a mess here.
Yeah, sorry about that.
How did the prisons fare? Was it
I'll be honest, I don't know what you mean.
was it a mess over there as well, or did you just?
Oh,
Somehow-
it's not a mess anymore. We cleaned it up.
I see. I realize you had to have found a way to enter here from the prison. So what I'm really asking is, where did you come about the key to the blood pens? Because
Where
I
did
only
we
know
f-
of one.
Okay, so can I quick time out the interaction real quick?
Yeah.
So we had 2 the black iron keys, which was for the prison zone, right?
Mhm.
You had 2 of those. I think you had 2 of the blood pen keys too, if I'm not mistaken.
And so that's what I'm trying to remember.
But you found one in the Lich's quarters.
But where did we find the other one? That's what I'm.
You
trying
found
to
that in
remember.
the overworld somewhere.
That's okay. We found that on the skeleton in Paragus's tower, I think, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, cool. All right, well, that's what I will basically tell him. So I found found this on what was the name of that creature? It was a specific type of creature. Do you remember?
Maybe a bone claw.
Sure,
Maybe.
we'll go with that.
I don't remember.
Okay, well, for now it's a bone claw. I found this on the dead carcass of a bone claw in another place, actually in the home of Paragus, and so when we appeared here somehow, it seemed kind of like a natural fit to try here after the prison zone.
Fair enough. A natural fit it does seem. You there, Dragonborn? I'm curious. You mentioned you cleaned it up a bit.
Yeah.
I've not heard anything about the state of the prisons.
Is that good or bad?
It could mean one of 2 things. It could mean you're lying to me now, or it could mean you've cleaned it up.
I mean, one does not typically hear noise from a cleaned up area.
He, again, kind of just looks over this strange bunch of people that he has found. And he
see the wheels turning in his head.
Yeah, he's like really thinking about his next. What he wants to do. Since your cards are on the table, why don't I turn mine down and show you? There's a few options for me here. Now, I don't know what exactly you've done over there, but I can guess a few things. I could capture you now, perhaps even just collect your dead bodies after looks over his shoulder. That gets through with you. And possibly reap the benefits of, well, I am a man after many things. Promotions are in my future, but this might accelerate them. Intruders captured by Luthia Voss, killed, especially after what they've done to the Abyssal Prison Center.
That logic checks out.
I might be a hero. But also, there's the option of letting these intruders reap a little more havoc in cleaning them up at a later date. Finding a way to further one's gains. And he looks at no one when he says that. Isn't that right? It seems maybe your new friend is helping you out for reasons other than just being captured. But who knows? I'm not one to understand someone who can't really communicate with us. So you can see where my choice lies. Do I find a way for you to help me? Trading your lives or futures, as it were, for something in return. And that I don't yet know what it may be. I can get you easily through the blood pens. I could get you most places here. If I only knew exactly where you were trying to go. But I don't know this Paragus fellow.
Can I insight check again? I know what the answer is going to be, but goodness gracious,
The exact.
that's just mean.
Can you find out whether or not this Paragus fellow is here?
Perhaps.
Well, Master Luthio, is it Master or is it just Luthio?
Luthio is fine amongst friends.
Great. Luthio, like you said, respect the cards on the table, and you seem like an ambitious, enterprising individual. If there is a way that, like I said at the beginning, our interests can, even if it's only briefly, be mutually aligned. If, what's the name of the third one? The pools, the predator pools?
Yep. Predator pools.
You know, I am not obviously familiar with the political dynamics between overseers and the prison zone, the blood pens, and the predator pools, but perhaps there is something we can do in a zone that's not under your purview that would only make you look all the more impressive to your betters.
Or get rid of some competition.
That's an option.
That's curious, yes.
Yeah, I'd offer to make a persuasion roll, but it'd be a flat D20 roll.
Hold your persuasion roll for now.
Okay.
The offer there is interesting. You mentioned the predator pools. I don't have much to worry about there, if we're being honest.
What do you worry about? There's got to be something.
Well, there can only be really three in charge of this place at any one given time. And to be one of them, you must, achieve a certain place in the hierarchy. And to be perfectly honest, I'm next in line. But when your superiors are undying, it's difficult to see where a place for you lies. I am a Neo-Lich, the next in line to achieve one of the greatest goals among all men, I presume. But that role doesn't open until one opens. I'm forbidden from entering any of the other zones within this place. But you, as you obviously know, are not. If we could use one another, you use me to maneuver around this place, and help me rid myself of my help me open a position for myself. Then I think maybe we could have some sort of a deal.
I think to everyone, if that's not the definition of a Faustian bargain, I don't know what is.
No one's like, I don't know who that is. Is that some wizard somewhere? But I've heard.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with your culture. Who is this Faust?
Sounds like a warlock.
Now, one of these Deadwood individuals who are clogging up the line, if you will, would they be found in the running one of the zones, or are they only found in the temple?
You see a little light in his eye when you say that. Oh. The people I'm speaking of, yes, are in charge of the zone. So, one in the zone you've previously been in. One lives in the. He knows all of these by heart. The Far Realm Sith. And
Far Realms. What? Can you just? I didn't hear the last word.
Sith.
Sist.
Cysts. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. And the other in the Ooze Grottos.
Didn't no one tell us there were only 3 zones?
No, she said there were 2 zones attached to her zone that she knew of.
Got it. Great. Love that. Love that.
But I can get you into either of those zones. And from there it would be on you. But I could get you entry. But I am curious. You mentioned the temples. Did you read something or speak to someone about them? Because I know he looks at no one. He's like, I know she doesn't know about them.
Yeah, no, we know.
No one rolls their eyes really hard. Gives him the finger.
What? It's true.
No, gives Boss the finger.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're playing Indian poker here. Like the cards are up. Yeah, no, we just read about it. We've not been there. Yeah, we would be open to.
If you can get me into the temples, then by all means.
Get you into the temple.
Yeah, then we pass through all of this bargaining.
Why do you want to go into the temple?
Well, I can do it myself. You know how liches work, right?
Yeah. Is that where their phylacteries are?
Oh, well. Through the temples, at least, if not in them. That's where the phylacteries are stored.
Yeah, that's what I just asked.
Well, then, yes.
Okay, great. Man, we're becoming friends already, Luthio. This is awesome. I bet you didn't expect your day to go this way.
I did not. I'll be very honest.
Sounds like we're going to the temple then.
But it sounds like a great day.
Yeah. Can you help us locate if this Paragus is somewhere on one of the zones?
Maybe. To be quite honest, I don't know him. I could ask around. Maybe the best I can do.
No filing system on the inmates here. No documentation.
Is this guy just a man? Like just a guy?
He was a wizard.
There's not a lot of just guys here.
Powerful wizard. And he may not be here. We were just told he would be here. We're told to find him.
How do you know him?
We don't. That's the hard part. Listen, Luthia, we're friends. Once again, I'm playing cards on the table. It will probably give you a headache to try and explain the interconnections here. It's super complicated.
Does he go by any other name, this guy?
The Planeswalker?
God. Cringeworthy, really.
I did not name him.
Huh. I mean, it doesn't sound... The problem is if I start asking about
Fairness.
that one, questions will begin to be asked about why I'm asking. And while that brings eyes here, I can make here look relatively untouched. We have about 2 hours until feeding time. And that's the best time that I can move you. As long as you're okay with getting a little messy. So I just wanted to put that out there. We've got about 2 hours to really hash this out.
Great. We've anchored the negotiation. Love that.
And how'd you lock my door, by the way? It's
Oh,
annoying.
Rod.
Clever. It's very clever.
It's like the other one too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good you didn't walk through the gate. Dyson here had said it was going to be kind of funny. It wouldn't have really hurt, but you just would have walked into the rod.
There was a moment when I thought about just doing a grand entrance with my arms out, and that probably would have been quite honestly.
It would not have started the relationship off on the right foot, so I'm glad that you didn't.
Yeah, and whose fault would have that been? Not mine.
That's a...
You clearly chose the better option.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's not settle on what could have been and focus on what's now. So am I to understand you can't get into the temple?
No, you need a key.
But you run one of the zones.
Yes. I appreciate you for acknowledging that. I should likely be able to go into the temples, but no, only the undead.
Oh.
The liches, if you will. There are 3 that run this place. And while, yes, this zone is under my control, the others have further reach.
I'm starting to see
Azadir. There's other names here. I can never say this one because it's in a different language. Zai-Ulek, and the Ooze Master. That one's easy.
I'm beginning to understand the injustice of your situation, Luthio.
Yes, you can see I've risen through the ranks quite quickly. A star pupil. And while being recognized in this way is great, you can tell why the blood pens may not be the right place for someone like me.
Definitely.
I mean, look around. And he looks at the ground, and it is pig guts all around.
Yeah, yeah.
And he is wearing very fancy robes and just holds himself way above the clouds. It's below me.
You don't hear an argument from me.
This whole time, no one is thinking funny, sarcastic quips to literally almost everything he says.
Just eating popcorn in the back and just totally peanut gallerying it.
Yeah, and you can just see her sitting there gritting her teeth, but not doing anything other than thinking things at you because she feels empowered by that now.
Did we get a key that we could deduct opens the temple off Azadir's
Yeah, you do have a sigil of forbiddance.
We just don't know what gate it opens.
Yeah, and and you would need 3 of those to enter the temples from any gate.
Yeah, and we don't know what happens if you try a sigil on the wrong gate. Like if it's just like, oh, key,
Correct.
like the door's still locked, or if like something really bad happens.
Correct.
So Azadir's coming back, but we did at least shame him. Like, put him in his place.
Yeah, he's coming back.
And he's one of the 3 that this guy is trying to get past.
Yeah. But he needs him dead.
Right. And
which is, I'm assuming, why he wants to go to the temple, because that's where their phylacteries are.
Yeah.
So he can take them out.
Why is that common knowledge, where their phylacteries are?
I mean, if that's the only place that the undead can get to. We're just spitballing here. Why else would he want to go there to take them out? Unless maybe they just got chill vibes in there. I mean, that could be it too.
It's a cool name. Temple of
club.
Extraction.
The Temples of Extraction. It's a really cool club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am leaning. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say we could ask him if he knows which gate to use it on.
Well, if we show it to him, he might take it.
That's true.
That's why I haven't said that.
That's why I didn't just say it to him.
Yeah.
I like that this is all during this conversation. This is just being thought. Like
totally. Yeah.
It's very
I am leaning towards at least trying to buy some time and going and taking out a Lich in another level. We did it once, we can do it again. But that's me. Steven is scared of playing Is This the Right Key? And we've seen multiple black gates. I think there was like 2 or 3 on the Abyssal Prison Zone alone, right?
Yeah, you've definitely seen.
Like, he's getting a lot out of the deal. If we gather the keys, destroy the phylacteries, crush all 3 people in the way of his promotion, I feel like being able to use his area to rest and get decent directions is a pretty fair ask.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm assuming that no one is still connected to us here.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. She's here, listening away.
I'm assuming
Hop's not going to say what he was going to say then.
Why didn't you tell us about the 2 other zones, you dumb tool?
I mean, I'm assuming she's really down for this, because if it opens up, 1 promotion slot, who's to say we can't open up 2?
Who's going to replace this dude in the blood pens?
Exactly.
I mean, and who's to say that we follow through on whatever promises that we give him?
Yeah, 100%. Just like with the hags.
As somebody who is imprisoned and tortured for unknown amounts of time, Hop's not too fond of various prison guarding types. And he's not afraid to do what needs to be done.
Sharpening his daggers.
Just to be clear, Hop, I have no loyalty to a Lich or a Neo-Lich. This is merely like, hey, I'm just talking to keep us alive sort of mentality.
Oh, so believe me, I personally don't subscribe to roll over, show you my belly style of persuasion, but it worked like a charm. So half elves must have something going for them.
Not a half elf, but that's all right.
Now y'all look the same.
No, we don't actually, but that's cool.
Are you a drow or what?
Nope, just a normal elf.
Got it. Interesting.
Do all
It
elves
must have been
themselves
that.
as the normal elf?
Nope, definitely not.
This is how you get after the one. Steven is the minority in this very strange party. Love
Yeah,
it.
token white male.
Mm-hmm. Got a dragon man, we got a bunny man, we got a kitty man, and we got a Nomi man.
Yeah, 2 extinct creatures and 2 that come from different continents.
Pretty dope party. Yeah. So what do you want from Luthio?
Well, Luthio, if we would be open to going to one of these other zones with one of the undead. If in return you can keep the blood pens open to us to rest, and if you can give us directions to Paragus, we will do what we can to help facilitate your next well-deserved promotion.
Okay. Yeah. So I can get you to any of these places, and you obviously have a key to mine. I can show you how to use it to get back through one of these black gates to my zone, and then you can take your rest as you need. I will say, if you returning here does track mud in the door and leave a trail to you that some out of the zone or one of my superiors sniffs out, I will have to take out the trash.
Stern but fair.
Who are the superiors, if you don't mind me asking? What's the
The
corporate ladder look like?
yeah, so I've told you, Azadir, the Ooze Master, and names that I can't remember. Zayulek. Those would be the 3 above me.
And who do they report to?
Well, Viscerus himself.
How often does he pop in and out?
Steven was drinking from his water jug at that moment.
Totally.
As I said, I've never been to the temples. Hopefully I can meet him soon, though.
That's where he lives.
Does a god really live anywhere, you know?
Deep. It's really deep. Yeah, that as far as taking out the trash, totally understood. If you'll agree to our terms, we'll agree to yours.
Yes, I assume I agree. I don't.
Sorry, just the way your eyes worked, Michael, was like, let me check my character sheet one more time to make sure there's no background that I missed.
I see. I assume I agree. I will give you safe haven until, of course, you destroy the bonds of that safe haven. Hopefully you don't. I honestly wish you good luck. Is there well, actually, let me just think about my own zone. You would, well, you'll be leaving from here. And he steps kind of back and he looks at the Remoraz and just kind of like gives it like the go on motion, and it literally like moves to the back of the room and looks a little less intimidating. But he'll like step back and there's a black gate here that he kind of points to. You'll be leaving from here to wherever it is I'm sending you. There are a few zones where we don't often send meat, but we do send meat everywhere, so a delivery can be made anywhere. So that won't be a problem. But you probably don't want to return here. And he motions to the ground. Not a great place to rest. There's a resting room north of here. I can vacate it from all of my servants. Or there is next door, but it's quite loud in there. Lots of growing animals. And then there's another black gate that you just don't even. It's not on the table, really.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah.
Here comes another 4, boys.
Probably.
Oh, hey,
Yeah.
look at that.
There doesn't seem to be a lot behind it, like deceptive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you ask him about it, he'll essentially just say like it's in a worse room than this one.
Oh, got it. But he was being host.
Yeah, he was basically trying to be like, there's a few nicer rooms.
Got it. That resting room sounds great. Is there a black gate in there?
Yeah, yes, there is.
Okay.
It is north of here. I can we'll just travel through this black gate to get there. It's easier that way.
Great. Love it.
But I'll have to clear it first, just so that no one gets much the wiser. So, will you be ready to leave in, what is it, about an hour and 45 minutes? Or do you need more time than that?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to a full rest, but we can always pop the mansion the moment we get there.
Yeah, I mean, what we don't know is the second Azadir respawns, does he immediately go report what has happened?
Yeah, and we don't know how long that takes.
Are we on a 1 to 10 day timeline to
Mhm.
finish this?
Right.
Or is he going to not mention it because it makes him look awful?
Right. Yeah, it's a big question. What do y'all think? Take a short rest and go, or long rest?
I think we could get away with a long rest. We may just need to watch it after this one, though.
As far as like time.
Yeah, as in...
Yeah.
In time.
Yeah.
Is the next feeding time 26 hours from now? Or the next shipment? Or whatever it is he was talking about?
Yes, it's we do it once a day.
That's 26 hours. What's 2 hours?
Yeah, let's short rest then, and worst case, I pop the mansion because like they shouldn't know we're coming. So like even just it's not like Azahir could have looked for the door. They wouldn't even know to be looking for it. You know what I
short
mean?
rest. Yeah. 2 short rests then.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, we can be ready in an hour 45 or whatever it is you said.
Great. I'll take care of a few things and be back to take you to your new digs.
One last thing. What can you tell us about the creatures we'll be facing when we walk through that second black gate?
That depends on where you're headed. There's a multitude of options. It depends how much of this place you want to see to get to where you're going. As I said, the three in above me as a deer, the guy that I'm not going to even look up, and the ooze master are the options. So you can either go to the grottos or the cysts or the prisons, which I know you've done
Cleaned
some
up.
things there. Cleaned up.
Do you
Or you can go to one of the other zones and frolic for all I care. I don't know what you want to do.
well, this can't imagine there's much opportunity to frolic in other zones.
No, probably not. This is the
Yeah.
frolickiest zone that there is. There is a garden here. It's very nice. There's just no black gate there, and that's where I stay. So
Yeah.
I like keeping my guests a little further from me.
Understood. The Far Realm Cysts and the Ooze Grotto, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Both sound wonderful.
Yeah.
The Ooze Master doesn't talk much, and I can't understand a thing that the other says.
Okay, so I was going to ask if you liked one of them more, but sounds
Them
like
both least.
yeah. No, I know, but I was just like, if we're picking colleagues for you, like, we didn't know if you had a preference on.
Yeah, me and Azadir always got along,
Great, love that.
but
The other two, that
the
kind of
Ooze Master, weird fellow, and the Illithid never really did much for me.
what?
Oh, that makes sense with the 4 room.
Yes, Far Realm Sis, it's a Illithilich.
Great. I vote Ooze Master.
Like I said, it's wherever it is you please.
I'm fine with the 4 realms or the Oozlich. Yeah.
You haven't fought one before, Dyson.
I can guard against them. I took that psychic crystal pretty well.
It's one Ooze, one Far Realms.
We'll say that by this time, this conversation can be happening in the room. So I'll just move you guys over there so you can see it.
Dyson
You've already been.
He did want to look at something in that room before they went through the Black Gate.
Okay, that's cool.
And that was specifically at the Black Gate.
What you looking for?
He's just absorbing what it looks like, essentially, and wants to start comparing it to every other Black Gate that they go to. And
Love
see
that.
whatever similarities or differences they have.
Cool. So yeah, you guys will be in here.
Is this the room that had the secret passage?
Yeah, secret passage up here.
Yep, got it.
That led to that tricky room that you guys got tricked by.
Yeah. Stupid. Sneaky little dungeon master.
And then so there's gods in here. The throne, just don't sit on it. Stay off the throne.
Seems simple enough.
Simple enough. No one will bother you here, unless of course the other alarms go off and people come sniffing. But then that's your hide that you're having.
Yeah. No, you were clear.
So, I'll come back by about an hour. pick you up, and you can tell me where you want to go.
Sounds great.
And he goes through the gate and leaves you. It's a short rest. And we'll take a break, and you can decide where you want to go. You guys have any idea where you're wanting to go?
We had one vote Ooze, one vote Far Realms.
I would go Far Realms. Lagandu would want Far Realms.
2v1.
Hop doesn't care.
Zoman.
Zoman would throw like a Hail Mary and ask what's his face when he came back. Because he's looking for somebody different to see if our new friend had heard of him and would go to that zone if so, and otherwise doesn't care.
Oh, that's right. Well, so that makes it Far Realms then. Barring a answer to your Hail Mary.
Excuse me. My God.
Party is clearly lacking fear of illithids like Steven is.
That's what happens when you only have one surviving party member.
Lagandu's pro going to kill the illithid because it has everything related to what he's been investigating, as far as everything related to the burning and all the other stuff that I'm blanking on at the moment. But so that's why he wouldn't care if it wasn't an illithid, but because it's an illithid, it's everything that
Makes sense.
I'm down to get mind controlled and kill half of you.
Ooh,
Chaos Legion and Unseen. That's what I was thinking of.
that sounds fun.
That's funny. Okay. Down to get mind control. Love it. Love that. Did everyone do their stuff?
Yeah, I'm good. After
Okay, and then what
10 hit
is
die.
it? Are things cast right now on people? I need to know about.
Nothing new. Gift of Alacrity is still up.
Okay.
No, I'm still out of spells.
I'm still out of high level spells, so I don't remember. Hang on, I'm looking to see if Soman still has his free dice roll or not. Nope, Zoman lost his dice roll because that was just an hour, and it's definitely been an hour since the Lich fight.
Pretty still up.
What's that?
Fire emojis are still
The Gift of Alacrity.
Yeah, that's 8 hours, so that's fine. I don't know what I'm concentrating on.
I assume nothing.
Yeah, I assume nothing too.
Probably same for Zoman.
Okay, cool.
So you can take the dice icon off Zoman.
Gotcha. Okay. He will return through the Black Cave. And which one of you am I showing how to get back here?
Sure.
He'll like go through like a basically a sigil sequence on this thing using the key. And say all you need to do is make a DC 15 Arcana check, and you'll get back here.
Okay.
Mechanics wise.
Love it.
Failing that check, and you'll end up in the blood pens more than likely, but it could be anywhere. I
Okay.
don't foresee that being a problem, unless you somehow find yourself in another zone.
Got it.
If you do the very wrong sigil sequence, perhaps.
Pretty good with these sort of things, so hopefully that's not the case.
Good. L1, L1, R1, R1, R2, R2 up, down. Basically. And yeah, he will then bring you through back to that other room where there is piles of pig. Wait. The rats is also. And there actually are some skelly boys in there with brooms that have clearly been sweeping and chopping up pigs.
Pig sweeper.
Yeah, these are the pig sweeps. On my screen, I can see Tyson and Legandu's square and thing and cone from earlier for some reason.
Oh, or what?
Just like the cone in the square that you measured out earlier.
Oh, you
It's
can
like
see that.
randomly on my screen now. Just still there. As I came back to this from a different layer.
That's fun.
That's so funny. I mean, they're just, you know how Roll20 is. It's working just like
If I do a new one, does the old one disappear?
Yeah, the old one disappeared for you.
Okay.
It's just working like a charm. It's just funny.
20.
Funny that they were just there when I came back to this page. But we couldn't get them to stay on the page earlier. So. They're listening too well. He will then, send you to the cysts.
Our realm assists.
Okay. When you want to come back, just come back. If you get the deed done and need to find me, just poke your head out of that room. Just ask. Just ask the first dread warrior you see. Tell them they'll know. Just say it's like they'll get it.
Yeah.
They'll come get me.
We have license. We have license to get the ball, right? Sorry, I could hear Preston telling the dog to get the ball. We have license, if we need to make some things messy over there, right? As long as it doesn't come back to you.
I'm not giving you any permission or telling you anything. I'll show you where to go. You get the job done. Didn't come from me.
Cool. Love it. Clear as day.
Not that we needed the permission anyways.
Exactly. This is...
No, but we're friends now, so, just asking a friend to make sure we weren't making things difficult for him.
Of course, no. As messy as you like.
Love it.
I prefer to keep it clean.
Cleaning things up is also a beautiful route.
All right. Well, until we meet again.
Do you have any idea when you do it? No? Okay.
No idea.
Good luck over there.
Thank you.
And he sends you through.
Cool.
All righty then. I'm just putting you back in this room. In hopes that you'll be able to reach from there one day. We're having fun.
Having lots of fun.
Okay. Let's find out what we see on the other side. One day I'll show you how big this place is.
I'm sure it's huge.
Okay. You ready for this? Okay, what? You are pulled through a black gate. You've done this. Steven's done this more times than anyone at this point in this party, but it feels a lot like teleportation. There's this 0G moment, and then there's this impact with your feet on rough floor. The rough-walled cavern that you come out on the other side is very dark, I believe. Actually, I'm sure that my lighting's as it should be. I think it is. Find out if it's working. I suspect. And you are immediately hit with the sense of more stink and filth. Don't know if can everyone see in the dark? I think so.
Yeah.
Grand.
It's my nifty helmet.
Great. The other thing that you notice is just something that I'll let you notice as soon as I get you here, because it's just more fun that way. Good.
Oh.
Oh, here.
Love that.
As you enter through the gate, there are upwards of 20 some odd skeletons, all unarmed and all moving about the room. As soon as you appear, they all start moving in your direction. And then as soon as one gets pretty close, it like reaches down and picks up some of this pig slop and starts moving it into a pile on the far side over here. And you see these things just doing that, like one by one, boop, 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 back and forth, just picking up stuff and slopping it in the other side of the room. And they seem to not pay any attention to the group of you. Just the pigs.
Is there a window where we can try and like sneak out of this corner, or does it seem like we need to wait?
No, you get the feeling that like as they're moving back and forth that you can walk through them.
Okay.
They were really just here for dramatic.
Okay.
You could start shit with them, but you can move through them as avoid them as they're walking. The tokens were just more fun to just all be there.
Yep.
Dyson's gonna.
And they'll come back if I need. But I'm gonna delete them. It makes the map run.
Is there a door down here? It looks like.
Yes. Yeah. This map has not been rebuilt.
Before we leave this area, Dyson's gonna look at the Black Gate. Have there been any differences between the three that he's looked at?
Yeah, so now that you've seen a couple in close, roll investigation.
Okay.
Dyson, would you share what you're doing?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I was you don't have to. I was just like, if you had mentioned something, Steven would assist with the sigil of forbiddance and just see if there's any sort of clues at all on like, oh, maybe this could work here or could not work here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, these are all like, all these black gates are like based in like some sort of arcane magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could I roll Arcana instead?
You can, but what I'm doing. I would try to do investigation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're trying to do.
But yeah, if Steven wants to help, Dyson would fill you in on that. Yeah, he's trying to figure out if there's any way we can tell a difference in the black.
Yeah.
gates.
Yeah, roll. You can roll with advantage, just having Steven kind of like there to like cross-reference.
Okay.
Yeah, like having two.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Note. I'll note. Cool. There's a few little details that you guys find that just seem a little different, but point of reference wise, you've only seen 3 of these things, and you're not sure if it's just the way that it was, because these are like carved into the floor or burned into the floor or something. Like you're not sure if it's just like the artisan's touch of like it not being a perfect copy, or if that's something to note. But you note it for now, and you can kind of like continue to build upon that as you see more.
Gotcha.
Cuckoo.
But yeah, that's what you see in here. It's nasty, it's sloppy, it's messy. And there's lots of skeletons. Definitely not been deleted.
Nope. And they just simply moved it to this far side of the room, right?
Yeah, they're just all like walking them over there.
Well, let's get out of here before whatever's supposed to eat that comes eats it. Anything on the ceiling?
Yeah, there's it looks almost like a more natural cavern in here. This ceiling is about 10 feet, maybe 12 to 15 at its highest, but it's more like natural looking. The floor is rough, but you wouldn't necessarily confuse it for a cave floor until it's worked, but it's like much closer to emulating like a more natural cave floor.
Cool.
Than previously.
All right. Go through the door.
We want to listen first?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, listening at
Actually,
the door.
hang on. It's a 17. Sorry, I realized I still have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you hear like a lot of noises coming from the south, and it just sounds like a mix of like gurgling and like growls and like crying out of like weird monstrous vocalizations. Roll a nature check with advantage, anyone that's listening at the door.
Sure.
Yeah, you both recognize it. It sounds like OTOs. Sounds like that same creature.
Multiple?
Yeah, multiple.
Cool.
But it's like echoing a lot.
Yeah.
Like it sounds like a large chamber.
So the only way out.
What if we like open the doors wide and let them run in, then we just go out after they run through?
I mean, we don't know what it looks like on the other side, though. They could be in pens or something.
That's true. All right.
In which case, the quicker we go through, the better off we are.
Is no one coming?
Oh, yes. There she is. Oh. Sorry. I forgot she was back there.
How are you doing, no one? I imagine that was an interesting couple hours for you.
Yes, they're looking better, really. Doing well. This is an interesting situation we find ourselves in. I'm game. I don't trust him fully, but also it just seems like better game for me, really.
Okay, cool.
For now, at least.
Yeah, totally. All right,
We've worked well together so far. So I don't see why
love it.
we would stop now.
Music to my ears. Let's open these doors and see what new horrors await us.
Lost
Can't
away.
wait. Dyson, do you try to open the door?
Yes.
It's locked.
Hop.
Yep, I got it.
Good man.
Yeah, it's locked. God, yeah. Oh my god,
12 on the die.
unreal. It's unlocked. He's unlocked. He's unlocked the magically locked door.
Guys, what Hop's good at, he's really good at. I'm just gonna let you guys know that.
No complaining here.
If you need some stealth, some persuasion, some insight, do I have the man for you?
How are you trying to open this door? Loud? All kicking the door in, or are we going quiet?
I think he clicks it, and then he just looks at Dyson and goes, "After you."
Eisen will slowly push it open, like have his crossbow at the ready, as he does.
Cool. Roll stealth.
Oof. 11.
An 11 or an 11?
I technically
two-
don't have disadvantage, actually.
A two or a 2.
Great. This is what you see. In the darkness. You see that pools and piles of rotting garbage, offal, and filth cover the rough stone floor of this cavern. The air is heavy with an unbearable stench, and there are stalagmites.
Mites are on the top, mites are on the bottom.
Yeah, mites jutting up from the floor. And as the door is opened, you see those big piles of refuge kind of shift and move. And emerging from the piles are massive creatures. And roll for initiative.
Yay.
Yeah. 11. My word. 32. 32? What are we even doing?
Quick off the block. 0.08.
Lagandu moves tomorrow.
That's how it goes sometimes. Okay. And oh, Tiag. exit. That's all, my boys. OTX are really cool looking. They look a little like that. Don't ask me how their anatomy works.
Are these smaller than the other one we saw?
Nope. They seem about the same size. Smaller than the Remorast, that's for certain.
That was huge.
That's
Scary.
literally huge. Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be near them. They'll burn your skin.
Well, it would have fun creature to encounter. I think we encountered them in Storm.
We
did.
Yeah.
Because when you
Bones
them,
dropped on
they
one.
hurt me. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cap and
Happen.
crunch. I'm gonna move the rock here.
I'm assuming that. Go ahead.
Yeah, few things before. So the waste pile is difficult terrain if that affects you.
It does.
Okay, so it's a double move to get through each square.
You can hop over it.
You could hop over it. The ceiling in this room is, I think, much higher. Yeah, the stalagmites raise 20 feet. So the ceiling in here is upwards of 50. There is a horrible stench in this room. And I need you to actually begin your turn with a Constitution save.
What was that you were saying about the things you were really good at, you're really good at, the things you're not good at, you're not good at?
Rabbits are really good at smelling bad smells.
That's true.
Overpowered by the stench. On a failed save, the creature is poisoned until the start of its next turn. So you're poisoned.
What's that do to me?
I will.
Pretty sure it's disadvantage on attacks and skill checks.
Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Bottle capture. Ah, nice. That's a big bottle cap.
I was gonna say I didn't really get a bottle cap, did I? I didn't believe you.
Because he read the book.
Zoman is begging people to fight at the door in his thoughts, by the way.
Yeah, I agree. Let's try my idea of let him run in the door.
What you thinking, Hot?
I mean, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, only one of them can attack at a time, like right there at that choke point. And we can just, like, dash in and, like, pepper them. Lagandu's got reach, Dysen's got bolt, Steven's a mage. You can disengage at will. Like, they'll have to punch through Zoman's armor to get us. Unless something shows up and has, like, line of sight or cone or something.
I don't know. Dyson agrees that checks out.
I agree.
Did someone say code?
I guess
Roll 20 everybody.
the overpowering smell
Very
forces
overpowering.
Hop to pause his plan of attack. And he will wait at the door like a big old bitch. End of turn.
Devo, Constitution. Saving throw zone. Solid work. You are also poisoned. Welcome to the Poisons Club.
Joke's on you. I already had disadvantage on ability checks. You feel like a real loser now, don't you, Michael?
Yep. Really upset.
You should.
You should get super disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you double disadvantage on checks in general.
I am sure that these are super wise creatures, and would love this one to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wiser than you think. Damage. 2.
Are
That's a
they?
2. That's a 2.
How's? Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Bring it on.
9 points of necrotic.
Yeah. It sneezes. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Like, maybe move back?
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh, you did. Okay. It just.
Oh, I gave the freaking. I was wondering why it didn't stay on hot. I poisoned the the spinning circle.
No, it stayed on hot.
I had to re-put it on hot,
Oh,
but then it moved on to Zoman, and I was like, oh, it's on the spinning circle. Poison the spinning circle. Zoman, Constitution save. You are good and not poisoned. You spent a very long time in a room that smelt just as bad as this one. You're very used to it.
Even so, he's still like judges
Yes.
Stephen for
It
the
is bad.
one day he spent in there.
He changed the scent entirely.
We're gonna hold this choke point and up our armor class.
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh,
Horrific. Horrific. Alright. Holding action, I presume?
Yep.
Or is that the whole thing?
That's my action.
Oh, okay, great. OTO time. Wow, some good rolls from the OTOs.
yeah.
Who are not do not have to deal with this difficult terrain, which is great, but are also really far away. Oh, I hate when it does the 0.5 thing. 30. Okay. It will have to double move. Right. Doesn't help it much. Oh, he moved wrong. That's the second move, so it's fine. We're all friends here. That one double moves to there. That one I already double moved. Oh man, this guy. Oh, he can get so far. Good job, buddy. This guy. Oh, it's so close to being good. Gets there. Dyson. Got some friends.
I do have friends.
Constitution save
Oh, yes, yes.
versus the stink.
And this is just stank. No magical stank, right?
This is your run-of-the-mill mundane stink. Oh wow. Not that stinky. The helmet.
So it's the training and maybe the helmet a bit.
Got a Febreze air freshener attachment.
He
Maybe
presses
the
like a
couple of
button on the
issues
side
that
of the
he's-
helmet.
Yeah.
No poison for you. You're good.
All right. Whew. Not a fan of disengaging.
Couple slams.
Yeah, he's gonna maneuver behind Zoman and let's just see what those opportunity attacks look like.
Dope ass. Okay.
Wait. Before I commit to that, did it look like this third guy was threatening me?
No, he was not.
Okay.
His tentacles are not quite long enough to get you. But the first two are gonna bite. I think. Yeah, they're gonna bite. They're close for biting. 2 bites coming at you. The first 16, and the second 8.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
So
Damn,
for
they
the
said.
first time, that will trigger Zoman's Sentinel feat,
Mm.
and he's only within reach of 1, but he will get a free punch. He will take it.
I love that. Punchy punch 19 absolutely hits. Absolutely.
Is that this one on the right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Titan's gonna follow that up, shooting 2 bolts into the one on the right.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Two hits.
Ooh, 14 hits.
Mm-hmm. Gets through the natural.
All right. And that is Tyson's go.
Awesome. No one. Oh gosh. What does she have? What does she have? She has a lot of feelings. She says, "Yay, team! You got this." She really doesn't have any attacking thingies. Other than battle slots. Yeah, she's gonna do nothing at the moment. Lagandu.
One step forward,
Love it.
and we're going to attack the guy on the right.
That'll hit. That'll definitely hit.
8 plus 5, he'll do 13 total damage, and bonus action will attack with the opposite end, swinging back around.
That just misses.
That's okay. Trying to not hit people in front of me.
Yeah, you're being very careful, Mark.
And then we'll attack again. Do things like
Nice.
that. And then otherwise, and then I will push him 5 feet back for being hit with bludgeoning from Crusher.
Okay. 5 feet.
5 whole feet. And that'll be it.
Awesome. This one. This one can get all the way up there. Hello. Can do some things. so fun. First, it will do a bite. And try to bite the hopster. 21 to hit the hop. 16 points of piercing. And
I did not realize you could hit me from there. I assumed I was behind the door.
Ooh, let me hold your butt. You probably are. Let me see. Yeah, you have a little bit of cov, but would it be full cov? So does a 19 hit?
19 does still hit me, yes.
Okay, so it'll still be able to get you. Still be able to get you. And I need a Constitution saving. That's just lovely. Okay, let me just note that. Just noting that.
Love that.
Nothing else about it. And then he will tentacle against Zoman and Dyson. $21. It's a really great shot, but misses. And 13. Both misses. And that's the OTUG. And it is Hop's go.
Am I still poisoned, I assume?
Start of your turn, so you are no.
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm assuming that my rapier is not glowing.
It is glowing because of all the skeletons in the room that I deleted off.
Oh, behind us.
Yep.
That's
But
funny.
those are definitely making it glow. The OTUGs, however, are living. Very living. 25 absolutely living. My goodness gracious. Just sneak damage is my favorite.
Whack, whack.
So much damage. Okay, hit. Hit, run away. You probably can't see that he has a bloody mark. He does. Because it's in the fucking. Great turn from the hall. Steve-O.
All right, from right there.
Oh, would you like a circle?
Oh, sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and make it hot. How about some deck saves? Ugh. A terrible damn.
Starting from for this 11. Second. Fail. Fails all around. 26 points of fire damage each. It's a giant explosion. Wish I could group damage them. That would be cool. Instead of having to type in all. All right. Anything else, Steven?
That's all I got.
You're no longer poisoned.
Okay.
Zombie.
Three punches.
Coming right up. Oh my god. It hit.
Still out?
It is still up. These are meaty boys. That kills it. That, however, does kill it.
Okay. See if I can make this a better choke point. Am I allowed to move on his carcass there?
On his dead corpse, yeah.
I feel like nothing can get by me right there.
You might back up because it's possible they just start eating each other.
Good point.
Yeah, and right there, this guy would be able to squeeze north.
Okay. All right. We'll stand pat then. That's my turn.
Love it. This one screams out in your general direction. And in your mind,
you killed Kenny!
yeah, in your minds, you hear this like this creature kind of scream out at you. And, no, don't kill us. We just want food. Food. And it like backs up, and it seems a little scared as this one is bloodied. And it kind of gets into the offal pile, but it still looks really aggressive in your direction. And it in your minds, you hear it screaming about food. And then that just triggers the rest of them to basically all do the same. They like are in this weird dance standoff situation, yelling mentally to you about how they just want food.
Dies and go grab a pig.
Yeah.
Probably muted.
Yes. Seeing as they can speak in our mind.
Yeah.
Dyson is going to talk to them in theirs.
Love it.
And just say, if you want your food, stand aside and let us pass, and then you can freely have it once we're gone.
Beak. And they all kind of, it gives food. And they're talking to each other. And they'll kind of like back up and part.
Or
They killed Joe. More food for us.
you look back at the party and go, I think we could pass now.
Yeah, they have very low intellect, you can tell by the way they're talking, like children. But they seem to understand what you're asking of them.
So the meat comes from the blood bins. It's delivered by the skeletons and just ends up being thrown into a trash compactor.
Who's to say?
Yeah, who's to say?
Something's
only
going
one.
on here.
One of the places where the food's delivered.
Yeah. Yeah, he said Blood Pens delivers it to every zone.
Dyson's gonna start moving through.
Yeah.
What a strange.
Yeah, what's this carving floor here, Michael?
This 42.
You like this big cool 42? God, it's so
What does it mean?
so annoying. Get on the damn ladder where you belong. I think I probably pulled it forward when I pulled all the OPEGs out of it. Yeah, as you guys move by, you can see they like look sheepish, and then they like run into that northern room with the doors just wide open, and they just like you can hear them like howling with delight as they're just pounding down the pig that's been delivered.
Fog gate to the east, it looks like.
Oh, I just moved to the dead one.
There's a door to the south.
Okay.
Yeah, so this room, that's kind of all. I think I already gave you the general. And this room fucking stinks.
Let's get out of it then.
So yeah, there's a fog gate to one side and a door to the side.
Which is to pass the fog gates, we need the key of the zone, right?
Unless it's a fog gate to a different zone that we have a key for.
Right. So we gotta go south.
Yeah. Our options are much more limited.
Ooh, another fog gate. Right after the party dies, it's gonna listen at the door.
Okie dokie.
Is no one hanging back?
No, I'm just not going very long. So you looking at the door, and yeah, you do hear you hear a few things. You hear like a humming, a vocalization, similar to one you heard. One of the for lack of a better name, one of the other no ones that you saw doing, humming some kind of like ritual. It kind of sounds in the same vein as that. Not spoken words because tongue.
Yep.
But it does sound like two voices, kind of like humming on the other side.
Right. Ties and wants. What he hears, like he's ready to open the door. We got no other direction to go in, so.
Does it seem locked?
Yeah.
Oh. Good old hop. What locked?
Yeah. There was no lock.
Yeah, what do you want me to say that it wasn't locked?
I'm just imagining Op goes back in time and just makes it so there is no lock.
It's like it's like Tenet. He's Neo in Tenet.
Okay. Amazing. Stealth to open the door if that's what you're still doing, or if you're just going in loud. I don't presume to know.
Can't be worse. 25.
That's pretty solid. This is what you see. If I can make roll 20 do my bidding.
That's horrifying.
This looks like a party we should crash.
Yeah.
How is this not moving this to another pair to make it brighter? I wish we could brighter. I want it to be brighter. Save.
Just want
There
food.
we go.
How's that?
Good.
Now I have to delete it. Now I have to go back to the light layer. That's one thing. I wish I could just move that to the light layer so you didn't have to see the thing all the time. Very easy. Yeah, that looks way cooler. We're all happier. It kind of looks weird on my screen. I don't know what's happening. Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. You see two no ones. Two of these apprentices with their really cool tokens. They're both hands raised. In the center of the floor is this blood red circle that is scribed on the floor, and these twisted runes around the outside edge that are pulsing this sickly purple light. And as you kind of open the door, they don't seem to notice as the door opens, as they're kind of deep in this ritual, staring across this thing at one another and humming this melodic tune.
Steven will think to everyone real quick before we just straight attack.
No one throws a fireball into the room. Just kidding.
Should we close the door, cast the mansion in the trash room, and like no one's gonna miss the missing Otiug, but if we kill these two,
I won't miss the OTO.
oh ha ha ha, that was funny. That was good.
Thank
That one.
you.
I walked into that.
She self high fives.
Yeah. No, very good. There won't be an individual on this level who misses an Otiug. But if we kill these two, they might be missed, and all of a sudden we're not afforded the chance to rest. I have 2/4 and a 7th above level 3. That's what I got. And 1 second.
The only worry Zoman would have is, would something happen if they were able to complete whatever it is they're obviously doing, or is that a we do this all the time sort of thing?
No one.
It looks like they're trying to pull something through. A new prisoner, if you will. We had those that specialized in this in the abyssal prisons. For us, it was obviously demons and the like. For them, I suppose it's something from the far realm.
Well, we're kind of... If they summon it and go through one of those fog gates while we're in the mansion, we're kind of stuck, right?
Also,
We can't get through either of those fog gates.
There might be a gate in the next room we can go through, or some door.
well,
But
they won't
that is-
know. Well, they won't know we're in the mansion. That's the point.
Right, but it's like not nabbing one of these guys now may be a missed opportunity.
Yeah,
to
they may have
A,
to
get whatever they have, B, information.
That's fine, and that's fine. I'm not pushing hard. I was just saying we might start a clock that like we might not be able to stop. Is my point.
And on the other side, if that prisoner doesn't, I don't know what kind of intake system they have, if the prisoner doesn't show up
Exactly.
and is expected, that could cause problems too. But I think the bigger problem is if they have the way to the next area and we let them walk out of here, we might have to wait till they come back, which who knows when that would be.
I vote wait.
The circle starts pulsing more, growing brighter.
I mean, Steven does have a point. Like, this may be our one chance to get, like, a rest in here. And if we're going to fight another Lich, Steven needs that.
Exactly. That's the only thing. And once again, it doesn't have to be a full 24 hours. Like, it can be just
8.
The bare minimum 8. But I think Zoman's point on if a prisoner is expected and we do something, all of a sudden there's going to be questions on what's going on this zone.
Alright, I say we wait.
I mean, devil's advocate, how's that any different than what happened in the prisons? We had a Lich actively looking for us, and we still hid in the mansion.
We don't have we hid in another zone.
What's the casting time on the mansion,
1
Marshall?
minute.
Yeah, so we can't just if a Lich shows up, we can't just cast it.
Well, we can. It's just there's a risk. Steven can, if y'all remember when we first got to, or actually no, this was just to Lagandu and Dyson, said that like if Steven starts screaming "get to the door," it means get super close to him, because he was planning on casting Wall of Force and then casting either teleportation or the mansion door. So if a Lich were to show up, I could cast it. If they don't counterspell, we're okay. But there's a lot more variables there.
If he saw you cast it, would they be able to find it, or does that matter?
Yeah, they have true sight.
Yeah. The door is just invisible.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I like thinking doing it now, because no one's looking for it.
Yeah,
Sorry, I know you were looking for it, no one.
I wish I could see invisibility. I wish I remembered what my voice was like.
Not used to having one.
Yes, I can change it in my mind all the time.
Yeah, I think Zoman's been talked into his vote being to wait. He does not tell anybody else that he was persuaded, though. That was his idea all along.
Mm-hmm. Do I hear we're slowly shutting the doors?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay.
As Hop runs in there and stabs him right now.
Stab.
No, I mean, Hop would dissent. He thinks it's a bad idea, but he won't fight you on it. Everything's got a equal and opposite reaction, so let's get those spells and fight another Mind Flayer or whatever it is we'll need to do.
Where is Steve? Oh, there he is.
Good.
Hiding.
Steven is casting the mansion on the cave wall right here.
We could burrow down into the trash and cast it. They'd never find us there. He tells to Steven. See if he'll burrow through the garbage.
Yeah, no. I don't want to put that. I don't want to put that on my wait staff. Them to have to clean up all the garbage we track in.
Okay. Again, Steven, as you cast this, Like on this wall here, a big stone door emerges. Looks basically like all the other stone doors in this place have looked. And then walking through that, there's this little, essentially, stone inner vestibule chamber, and then the door to Stephen's mansion, whatever wooden door that you would expect to find.
It was marble last time.
Marble door, whatever form you want the door to take.
Yeah.
It's your own door.
Yeah, it can stay marble.
It appears, as you would expect, just inside this odd vestibule.
Okay.
And y'all can enter. Enter the mansion and meet the Jeffs.
There's only one Jeff.
All of the Jeffs and the not Jeffs. Who knows? Maybe Jeff made some children and named them all Jeff. Don't know how the
doesn't work like that,
works.
thankfully.
It might. Maybe in here it does. But yeah, you guys are in the mansion. Welcome to the mansion. Welcome back. You're greeted by, no other Jeffs are present, and no other non-Jeffs are present as you enter. But Jeff is there, awaiting whatever instructions you have.
Get the baths ready, Jeff. We're gonna need it.
Right away, sir. And you guys are mansioning. What is your mansion plan?
Sleep 8 hours and then leave, right?
Lovely.
Yeah,
Unless
clean,
some-
eat,
unless-
rest.
Yeah.
I'd like to put you guys in a box somewhere. Peace. Oh god. Split you in half. You guys just live in there. That's the mansion now. Very big. Very nice place. Okay. Nearly there. place. What a weird place. Okay. You guys get your rest done. And
Okay, Michael, before Steven, because he only does the 4 hours. He, as he is preparing his spells, is going to cast a spell.
nice.
Cast a spell of sending.
Can't wait.
He is going to send it. I don't know why there's none of the spell text there. That's fun.
It's fine. We know pretty well how that one works.
Yeah. He is going to send it to Aubrey Ocean Dream.
Nice.
Isn't there a % chance that it fails
A 5% chance.
on if it's between different planes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. D1 Zoni. I'll roll it. GM roll. So, for fun.
Does Steven know if it fails?
Who's to say?
See if she responds. Sorry, I'm typing.
Oh, you're good. Any other things anybody needs to do in the AM?
I think so.
I'll cast Gift of Alacrity on literally everybody. And then I'll use Arcane Recovery. Unless y'all would rather me not do that. Because, like, we could short rest. Like, if the Gift of Alacrity is not that helpful, I could save the Arcane Recovery, and that way we could short rest at some point tomorrow, and Steven could get a few spells back.
And Alacrity's the reroll.
The
Alacrity's the reroll. Or is it
No,
the
that's
speed?
the speed, the initiative.
Oh shit. Gotcha.
Hop definitely doesn't need it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's nice. But yeah, maybe you don't need to cast it at that high level. Hit everybody.
Oh, no one. What am I doing? You got hit points back, baby. Pull up. Jeez.
We get half our hit die back, right?
Yes. Yes.
Automatically did that.
Oh, really?
Cool. Shit.
Yeah, I hit that long
Yeah, but
rest and
set
it gave me half back.
Oh, that's dope. Good job, Roll20.
That
No
was,
one else. No one else does a good job, Roll20. Cones.
it's all about the cones.
Finally. Finally. Just makes so much sense. Cones and circles. Ah. So much better. Oh god, I hate that cone. That's a
That
bad
28
cone.
words.
That's a bad cone. I only like the 45.
You don't like the 90?
No, I hate the 90. And I hate the rounded. The rounded actually probably does make sense, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But we'll just use the 45. Call it 45 rounded for everything.
That's meant to be date, by the way, not day. Date.
Ooh, good. That's good.
She might say Tuesday. It's like, well, that doesn't help.
It's the sun's day. The day of the sun. Oh, you probably meant. Oh, damn. That's all the words. So, Stephen, you reach out with that. You're waiting on a response, and there's no response. Did it fail? Or what? I don't know. There's no response to the message.
Sucks being dumb.
For what reason? I don't know. I mean, I do know, but no response. Curiously.
I'll try to break your game further next time.
Do it. Do it. That's what I want. Okay. Exiting the hut. The mansion hut.
Yeah, I'm going to use Pearl of Power to get that 3rd level back. And I'm not hearing any strong voice for the gift, so I'm not going to cast it on everyone. I'll keep my Arcane Recovery. It's cast just on myself.
Okay. We're back.
And I'll cast into the chess piece.
Nice. Okay. Exiting, you find yourself in a very smelly room. Piles of filth.
All right. Back to
To
the
the
door.
To the south we go.
Gonna listen again.
Okay. Listening at the door, you're not able to hear anything through the door. Sounds quiet on the other side.
Could be gone. And he will slowly open it. Quietly.
Stealthily.
24.
Very quietly. Door. And similar. You see this this chamber. Blood red circle scribed on the floor. It is glowing this very dim purple light. Not nearly as bright as it was previously. And the chamber appears to be empty. As you enter further into the room, you can see a fog gate to the west. Boiling fog. That is what you see in this chamber. So I put the rock right in the middle.
Do any of my keys work with this fog gate?
I do not believe so. No, they do not.
Don't know whether it'd be a secret door in the cavern.
Yeah, just thinking too.
Zoman will go over to Hop and say, the first time was a guess, but I'm a scientist and we learn from our mistakes. You can call in 1 vote for me at any time because you were right on this one. Tells him whenever he wants, he has a free vote from Zoman at any opportunity.
Any opportunity.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Second crop bottle cap.
It's like getting a little buff.
Little buff. Little buffage.
Yeah, Dyson wants to inspect the walls to see if you can find a secret passage.
Huh?
Is that a guidance from Zoman?
Little guidance action.
And I'm guessing investigation, right?
Yeah, investigation. So Daizen starts kind of investigating the walls of this place.
20.
Kind of slowly moving across them, looking for anything. It's going to just take a little bit of time for him to do so.
Yeah, he's not rushing it or anything.
Yeah. Is there anything else anyone wants to do in here?
I'm checking this fog gate up here, real quick.
Okay, yeah. That
Assuming
gate also does not open.
That's what I assumed.
The shop.
Then Steven is just gonna set up shop at this one. It seems like a reasonable guess that, the evil people summoned whatever and went this way. So maybe they'll come back through.
So Daizen kind of works his way around the walls of this place, and Daizen, you're fairly confident that there is not any secret door in here. You don't find anything, and you feel pretty good about your investigation of the room.
Awesome. Dyson will go and stand near the other fog gate and watch it.
Was there another door up by the dead pigs, or no?
There was a fog gate up there, I thought.
There was a fog gate about halfway through the Otiug room.
Yeah.
And then there was the door to the north that had a black gate. And then there was the one that Dyson has parked himself at.
Long shot, but we could try asking the OTUGs if they have any sort of information we can use. They might be willing to give some information in exchange for food.
What food do we have to offer?
I have the alchemal jug, which can give them mayonnaise, honey, beer, oil, vinegar, water, wine, or poison.
How much mayonnaise can it make?
2 gallons.
Hey, that'll be a different taste than what they normally get. I'm sure they'll
Not
love
bad.
Yeah, but if they like it,
Not bad.
we don't have a whole lot to dole out.
2 gallons is a ton.
To us. These things are giant and eat like heaps of garbage.
For a small
Right, this is
elephant.
They could
This is
That would be like half of a snack to them or something.
This is a garnish. We'll explain that to them. They'll understand. Like Tabasco sauce.
Steven, you can go do it. Go cast your mind thing on them.
Yeah, that
Oh yeah, are we? Do we have telepathic link,
Yes.
or are we keeping no one in the
Yeah,
dark?
we're all of a sudden gonna keep no one in the dark.
She's like,
She could still hear us.
yeah.
We talk
Everybody's
Yeah,
having the
here we-
realization that Zoman lived off mayonnaise, honey, and beer
Yeah.
for his entire stay.
The dream, some might say.
What more?
Everybody's
could've
very
been?
curious when he just asked for the Jeff to bring him mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Uh,
Some of the smell in his prison cells explained.
I don't know. I got used to it.
Very, very vitamin deficient.
Yeah.
Probably check you for like scurvy when we get back.
I think it's as good a plan as any, short of, I mean, if we haven't already tried every key we have against every fog gate in this area.
Yeah, we have. And even then, it's not great because the keys would lead us to a different zone. It would lead us out of this zone and we wouldn't be able to get back in.
And that zone would either be the blood pens or the predator pools.
Or the abyssal prison.
No, because no one said.
Oh,
those were
yeah,
only
because it's not
two
attached.
connected.
Yeah, it's not
yeah.
attached. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right.
Yeah, I mean, we want to try and go get a little something out of the OTX.
Go for
I
it.
mean, what could we ask them?
When people come.
That's a good one.
Or if they have, maybe there's another, maybe there's a passage under their garbage somewhere.
Yeah, when people come and where they come from.
Alright. Promising them the delicacy of mayonnaise.
The delicious mayonnaise. Yes, we loves it.
Ivan's going into the OTG room, expecting Zoman to follow with the mayonnaise.
Oh yeah, of course. And I mean, just to be clear, I'm not taking any fault for not preparing create food and water. Like I never would have expected that would have
No,
come
you
up.
should not have prepared.
It would have been
I
awesome if you
am
did.
highly disappointed. That's all I'm gonna say.
Can someone like Cop or Lagandu, could you go post up at the other fog gate just on, the off chance that while they're talking to Odiug, someone comes through and like with a telepathic bond we'll know. I'll stay guarding this one in the demon ritual room.
Are the OTX in here?
Yes. As you kind of get into the room, you notice there's a good deal of shuffling amongst the garbage. And slowly these little tentacles come out. And you see my friends. Where are they? Toki, and Toki. The OTMs emerge.
All right. So your master of food has returned. I have have
Food?
a small delicacy to offer you in exchange.
We no
something.
like small food.
Oh, but you haven't had this food before. Something new.
New food?
New.
We like new food.
Yes, I have new food for you. But you need to answer a couple questions first.
Give new food.
Dyson thinks to himself, God damn it, why do I have to do this?
Give
You're
him
the
give him
old-
half now and half later.
A taste first. And then answer.
I can't wait to watch Michael try to roll to decide if Otium's like mayonnaise.
A
How-
taste for each.
Yes. Yes, that's fine.
They open their mouths.
Zoman, distribute the food.
Zoman will scoop his armored hand in there. You know, he won't use the metric system because America. He's going to scoop out about a cup and give each of the four one cup of mayonnaise.
Gnome's American confirmed.
No. Now you know where he's from. I can't believe you've ruined this for me, Will. You've told them where he's from.
How do you tell someone your D&D game has gone off the rails without telling someone your D&D game has gone off the rails?
There are only two kinds of people in this world, according to Zoman: those that use the metric system and those that have perfected the art of artisanal infusions.
They seem pleased when you slop a cup of mayonnaise into their mouths.
A good taste. Good sample.
Yes, more food, more of this, please.
First,
And they look happy.
you must answer a couple questions. And then we will give you more of the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise food?
Yes.
We will never remember that name.
The white stuff.
You could call it fat.
Fat. Yes, give more fat.
Right. When others come, how often do others come to visit you?
They come to deliver food one
Yeah.
time.
One time. Forever.
Between sleeps.
One time between sleeps. And where does this always come from? He's like, suggesting directions.
Door.
And he's pointing
No,
at
the northern door.
the northern door. And that's the only place they ever come from.
Yes, they come from the door, deliver the food, and move on.
So the skeletons?
And then they return with no more food and close the door.
Can they understand spoken word, or is Dyson?
I think maybe they can. But
Someone
you can't.
he would ask, or even ask Dyson to pass along. What about non-food bringing?
No, they only understand Dyson.
So what about non-food bringing visitors? Are there any of those? Where do they come from?
Does anybody come that doesn't bring food?
Yes.
And how often does that happen?
Sometimes It happens many times. Sometimes it happens no times.
And where would they come from?
The doors.
Doors?
And they point to
Points
the
to
other doors.
The other
southern
doors. Nowhere else? Just those two doors?
No one ever comes. And he points to the fog
The east?
that they can see. Yeah. And no one ever comes from below.
Below? Where's the below entrance?
They point to this one.
There's a way down through that pile.
There's a hole. Too small for us.
Way to go, Nate.
Alright.
Great call.
Zoman, feed them the rest of their mayonnaise.
They're fat.
They open their mouths with that. Ah.
Zoman's gonna just like turn the jug upside down, and it's like gonna, like when the cranberry sauce comes out of the can, and it's barely moving, but you could tell, and then it just all plops down in one big splat.
As it hits the ground and they see it all, they all kind of converge on that spot and start like slobberously licking, and you can see their tentacles going crazy and like scraping against the floor. And it's like a bunch of sharks going after a very small seal.
Bison will let everyone know via telepathy that yes, there is another entrance up here, and it's a hole in the ground underneath trash.
Let's go check it out.
Yes, before the OTX.
You get the sense
Run
that
out
this
of mayonnaise.
mayonnaise is going to be gone very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, quickly.
And I can put it on the layer for you.
Was it the 42?
It was not 42. It's right there. That X.
Is it is there how big is that heap?
Oh my god. I hate the map layer. To the back. There we go.
How big is that heap of garbage?
Very, very big.
Like it'll take us a second to dig through?
Yeah.
Alright. I am gonna I don't know. Because this is a loosely defined object
I love
in my
that.
mind.
Great.
But
Come on, no one. We don't have much time.
Ah. Where am I? Sorry, I was reading my book. What book? I don't know. I just made it up.
So I'm wondering if I can use telekinetic movement on a heap of trash.
Yeah. Of course. Why not? It's a definitely loose object that is a large hunk of nastiness.
Yeah, just a 10 large hunk of trash out of the way.
Yeah, so you Dyson does this with his freaking mind, and you can see this like rotted old door, kind of like a trap door, but it's really rotted and gross, and you can tell that there is definitely like garbage that is seeped into this hole that goes down into the earth here. But yeah, you guys go into it. That's your goal.
Is it locked?
No, it's like almost so rotted that like if you pushed hard enough against the wood, your hand would like go in it. Yeah.
All right, let's.
It's ornamental, really.
Really just
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's this or wait, so might as well at least explore this since, just be sitting around. Don't want that mayonnaise to go to waste.
No.
All right.
Down we go.
Down we go indeed.
All right, you go down this hole and you can hear the howling of the Otyugs behind you
Hey, nice.
as they run out of as they run out of fat to eat and start getting angry with each other.
Yeah, I knew they were going to be pissed about it once that was out.
This tunnel is disgusting at first, but eventually kind of just not as gross. But it is fairly long. And so it immediately goes to the north quite a ways. And there, it's like not perfectly straight. It kind of moves to and fro, a little bit up and a little bit down at times. Like it's a little like windy and pretty easy to kind of lose direction. And then it comes to a fork. 2 offshoots. One that kind of goes downward, and one that kind of just goes at the mostly same level that you're on. And both of them like kind of bend. And there's not immediately a lot of indication of where they go or what they do, but you guys can make checks or whatever it is you guys want to do in this tunnel. But
there's probably not any like tracks or anything in this tunnel, right?
You can roll a survival check.
Sure, it's not a perception check.
I can do a survival check.
Positive.
If Steven wants to assist, Isaac.
Yeah, I'll help you with
There
your
you go.
survival
That's
check.
All right.
Yeah, you don't see any signs of like anything like moving through here. Like it's kind of dusty, kind of like stale.
I don't think anyone's used this in a while.
Yeah. I'd say stay at the same level and not go down, but I mean, we're really just shooting in the dark. It doesn't really matter.
What would be down?
Scary, illithid shit.
Or maybe something that
Wouldn't that be what we want?
Yeah, but I don't want to face them.
But what if it's something that like doesn't have anything to do with this level?
It'd be a hidden room.
Not so much of that, but what if there's like a maintenance corridors that were built into this place that go between?
Oh, that aren't the fog gates?
Yeah. Or like...
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yeah, sure.
Look on who jumps in.
Starts going
All right.
down.
Down we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it goes down at an angle. It's walkable. It does get a little steeper and winds a little bit more. You kind of feel like you're corkscrewing a bit, and eventually, it starts to feel almost a little more like clammy in the place, and your like breaths echo a little more, and as it kind of goes down more in front of you, you can see it like a still water that it kind of goes down into, completely submerging the tunnel. It seems to go.
Is it salt water?
Yeah. Do you get up to the edge of it?
I mean, I don't touch it, but yeah, sure.
Do you sniff it? How are you trying to?
Yeah, sniff it. Yes, yeah. Salt water has a smell.
Make a perception check. It is not
I am
salt water.
arrested.
It is not.
So it's not because like in Mountain Heart, and there was one other place that I'm forgetting. There was a clear saltwater presence that was clearly tied to the mind flare. This is not it.
Yeah, not salt water.
Got it.
Definitely not salt water.
Not briny.
Mm-mm.
Well, as someone who has fought in the water before, it's really not fun. I can make us breathe in it if we want to keep going, or we can explore the other tunnel.
I think we had expressed desire before not to get trapped in water, especially with Zoman.
Oh yeah,
here
that's
and
right.
Myself.
Yeah, forgot about that. All right.
Well, you know it's there.
Unless Zoman had changed his mind.
Zoman can create an item to help him out. It would either make the lamp that helps us see invisible creatures, or Steven's +2 arcane focus go away if he used one of his infusions on this cloak. So there'd be some downside to it, but given enough time, he could make this.
Let's explore the other one first before we cross that bridge. Since yours is going to take time anyway.
Just a curious question, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Since Dysen's flight capabilities are psionic in nature,
Mm-hmm.
how does that work in water?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think you could propel yourself through water with your bionic shit.
Okay.
Why not?
Dysen's less worried about it when we do eventually choose one of those options.
And it should come as no surprise that Hop is quite adept at being in the water.
Yeah. That checks. That scans.
Yeah.
But also doesn't want to put, no mech guy just sink it to the bottom of the ocean. We don't need that either.
Yeah. Let's explore this other one, and if it turns out bad stuff, we can see. It's good to know that water is now not a complete no-fly zone.
Or maybe fly zone. Okay.
A sort of fly zone.
Okay, going back to the fork and continuing on in the flat trajectory. It goes and weaves for a while, and then eventually comes to a perfectly straight up tube that ends about 20 feet above you, and in the walls there are basically handholds, and you can see the makings of a secret door that you're on the secret side of.
I couldn't hear you, Preston. I'm assuming you said we're climbing, or you're climbing.
I'm climbing.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
yeah.
thought. It was just muffled. I was just checking.
Dysen's going behind Lagandu. Because Lagandu's eager to climb.
Okay. You guys get to the top very easily. Roll me some perception checks. Alright, yeah, Lagandu, you hear what I could only describe as the telltale shuffling and groaning of zombies, helped in part by the glow of Hop's rapier, and he's 20 feet down, so. So some kind of undead shuffles.
Yeah, the door that we're under is solid. Is there cracks or anything I can see through? Okay.
Yeah, it's solid. You basically have to lift it up to see that.
Push? Okay. We're gonna push a little.
But you can, take a little sneak peek. Roll a
Mhm.
stealth check. See? Going to. Did that ping you, Lagandu? Should probably be black.
Yes.
Lagandu, that's what you see as you peek out. Feel free to mentally describe it to your friends.
Yeah, so there's 5, 6 normal-ish sized zombies, and there seems to be 2 larger ogre-ish sized zombies.
Yeah, and they're just shuffling around this room. That's your peeking your head out.
Seems to be like a door to the north. There's another fog gate. And then there's some stairs down to the south.
Okay.
May or may not go into water.
Those are 2 places that we can travel to, so
All right.
There's also stairs that go west.
Sounds like we got some options in that room.
Attack!
Let's pop up.
Bag 'em and bag 'em.
Can I wait until one of the big ones get close?
Yeah.
Actually, can I let a Hops get up here?
Yeah, you guys can maneuver how you want.
Yeah.
They did
Hops, I
not
want you up
pick
here
up
because
on
I
your
want you to. Yeah.
bad stealth. They did not.
You need me to
Hops
cut
sneak-
some undead Achilles
Yeah,
tendons?
Hops, I want you to sneak attack when the big one gets close enough, and then we'll all attack on you.
Okay.
Let's get one of these big ones out of here first.
You guys want to do a combat now or do a combat beginning of next time?
I vote with Hop.
I kind of think next time, but
We should be able to take him out, right?
I would think so.
Unless somebody's really tired. It should take us, what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, just zombies, right?
Speed
Go
round?
for it. Yeah, just zombies. Just normal
round.
zombies.
Let's see
I'm
how
going
fast
to-
we can go.
Put
I'm
you
going
all.
to ruin
Yeah.
this first guy's life. I'll tell you that much.
Speed combat.
Actually, I'm gonna do this one freaking. It's gonna be weird and annoying to begin, but once we all get in there, good. All right. Hop, you're in there.
I'm black screen.
You should be up there now.
Ah.
Did I drag you?
Oh, here I am. Oh, hey.
Here I am. Yeah, so you're currently right at the dough.
Wait, I
I'll
promise
have-
speed round.
I'll have
Sneak
that.
attack. Holy assassin. Whack.
Oh. So that one's dead.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
Would you like to do a confirmation just for fun? That'll confirm it. Little. Okay.
That's cute.
Well, let's see. How much damage is that? 66. Okay, we're doing
103.
here.
Oh, disgusting.
That's another 22.
Congrats, Nate. I think that's our first triple digit. That's amazing.
And
A single
that
attack, yeah.
just falls that guy like a freaking brick against the walls.
I like to think that he's like unaware, and Hop just kind of like pops up out of the little trapdoor and just stabs him through the chest with his rapier, and then like double jumps like off his chest as he falls to the ground. Superhero landing.
So he gets to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 5 plus the damage taken. So he should be able to get 108.
Pop right back up.
Highest DC we've ever seen. DC 108.
Cool.
Nate called for the speed round.
Oh, actually, unless it is from the damage is from a critical hit. So there you go. He doesn't get to make it. All right, so Hop is up, and what else we got, Hop?
There you go.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful. That'll hit. It's
Only 11 points.
I know. It's disappointing.
Takes some damage. All right. Why don't we all roll a niche?
Can any of us select ourselves?
Yeah, you're still down at the bottom of it.
Okay.
You guys are still in that other room because life is. I'm just gonna go.
Preston, you no longer have the gift of alacrity, by the way.
Oh yeah, new day, no lack.
Yeah.
That's a gross poke. I'm just gonna do a group initiative for the Zomboys. And I'm gonna just, no one's not gonna join this fight. It'd be silly for her to go up there and flex play. Cool, that was surprise round. Steven, what you got?
Can I get up the stairs, or are there people in the way?
Yeah, so you'll be able to get up the stairs. It just takes 20 movements. And you're right there.
Okay.
You are now in the room.
I will cast a firebolt at this jabroni right there.
Okay. Yeah, move a little bit off that X so that your rows can come up.
That's my turn.
Pop. Wow, you guys rolled dog shit for initiatives. 766. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
I assume he's erased off the planet.
He's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
He did say it would be quick. So rude. 20? 10, exactly 10. Nice job. Doing work up here, guys. Doing work. Ogre zombie. How's your range? Yeah! Yeah! He's gonna fucking hit you with his Morning Star. How do you like that? Okay, Hop?
I don't like it.
2 Morning Stars. Bang, bang. Ah! Fail.
Yeah, you
And
got
a
him that
21.
time.
Got him on the second. Okay. Dyson?
Yeah, Dyson will move up.
Okay. And Dyson is now in the room.
How much movement did I use?
20 to get to the top.
That's not what I want. Yeah, it's just going to move
Morning
to
Stars.
there. And is going to. That's the farthest you could get. And he's going to stab you twice with the left blade on the big guy.
Big man.
Yeah. Oof.
Love that. Does not confirm.
Okay. Second attack.
Goodness
Damn.
gracious.
That hits.
Wow.
He's
God, they're
big.
zombies.
He's big and he's slow.
So
I'm gonna
literally
reroll
the
that.
only way Croft can miss is a crit fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. 2 more points of damage.
Okay. So, Omen, you are in the room.
All right. And how much movement did it take to get me there?
20.
Well, I will use my last remaining movement. And let's bring this guy. See if we can bring him to us.
Nice.
With a little thorn whip action. Yeah, damn it. I thought I had that on my list. Okay. Spell attack bonus is 11.
Okay.
Once again, if you
That will
crit
hit.
fail, you miss. That's it.
And that is 3d6.
6 inches. Okay. 9 points.
You know. Oh, I guess I don't have the choice, so he's coming this way.
Hello. And Lagan, do you are up?
Can't see. There we are.
Oh, yeah, I think we should be good now. Oh, I should get the rock. Where's the rock? Oh no. Continue. Feel free. Yeah, I'll find them. God, we're good.
I'm gonna go here. For the flank.
Little flank bomb.
Slicey.
Okay, you wanna just, yep, that'll confirm.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
Push him get away from you.
I don't really want to push him anywhere. If I have that option.
No, yeah, yeah. You have the option. It's okay.
Okay. He can just stay there.
Great.
We're gonna attack.
I
Well,
took the extra 5 as well.
lovely. We're gonna attack again. So I can.
That also hits.
And bonus action. The under end of the stick.
Word.
Another 3.
Alright. Okay. Anything else?
And we shall end.
Alright, zombies turn. This one. Have the zombie hunter dice. Okay. Just gonna move him up there. Because he's dead. Right, the zombies. First one is the one with Dyson. He's gonna slam twice against dice.
Jeez.
23. The
Yes.
crit. Great. He crits you. And slams again. Misses on the second. This one will slam twice against Lagandu. 12. Wow. No advantage for him. And 14 misses twice. This one. 20 feet. Shamble up to Lagandu. 2 attacks. 12 and 17. Does 17 hit Lagandu?
No.
Nope. Okay. And this one will have to double move because he is slowpoke. Steven.
We're going to. Is this guy so big that I can't really see the ones behind him?
No, I mean you can target them if you want to.
Yeah.
They have a little. They might have a small cover bonus.
Okay, I'll go for this one right here. I don't like Lagandu being surrounded like that.
Okay. Yeah, that still finds a way to get through the cover. It is still up, but it doesn't look great.
That's all I got.
Pop.
I'm assuming there's no way I can get the flanking.
No, yeah, you got flank on that big boy. You're good.
Got Lagandu down there.
Yeah, I'm not here.
I just thought because he was like surrounded.
No, you're good. I mean, because you've got dies in there. It's in my brain. The flank is like, yeah, it didn't. It also didn't. So, there you go. 18. We've done it. That's a damn. I think he is still up. If my quick math is correct.
Oh, hello.
Great. Great. Love to see it.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical
He would bleed
threat,
if he had
critical
any
threat.
blood to bleed, but he is dead.
Can he? Oh, he's dead. Just for the record, he did slice off his arm.
That was the first one on that thing.
That was the first one. Yeah.
Well, you slice his arm off to death because you've killed him. Dang. That'd have been so sweet.
Dang, we finally got it.
I can make him back alive if you want. Amazing. The ogre zombies' turns are over. Dies him. 4 zombies remain. How quickly can you guys dispatch 4 zombies without spending anything?
There. Gonna attack the one that Marshall hit.
Flank bone.
Giving myself a flank bone.
Dead.
Move to there.
That one behind you is gonna punch you.
That's fine.
Yes. Damn. It's going for that crit. Injured.
13.
Injured.
And yeah, that's it.
What's happening? Oh, that's Zelman.
Pop the bloody one first.
Punch the bloody one into death.
And then the one to his northeast.
Still up.
That one will have disadvantage on everybody.
Lovely. The combi.
go up the one to the south? Not advantage.
Unbelievable. Oh, not advantage.
Nope, it's 21.
21. Still hits.
Oh, 14.
14 points. Okay.
Well, that was my count.
Critical threat, critical threat, critical threat, critical threat.
Great.
Ooh.
It's so dead. So very dead. There's one left. It will attack zone with disadvantage. 5 and 6. Steven?
Is wearing any metal armor by chance, or is it just a straight zombie?
Sure, yeah. He's got like a metal chastity belt
Okay.
on. And Steven, you electrocute the zombie to death.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. That was probably less than 15 minutes. I think that was the under. I think that was the
Pretty
under.
close.
Examining the room, you see a few things. You obviously see the doors to the north, double doors to the north. You see that there is a black gate. You see there is descending stairs that lead to a fog gate. And then you also see there is a large chamber to the south, again with descending stairs. You guys kind of approach that direction and look into there. It's like dark, rough cavern with a very uneven floor. The floor is like kind of like this greenish, almost spongy looking texture. And the walls of this chamber is like this like glistening stone. What you notice as you get close is that the walls are covered in all these small, unblinking eyes. They're just like looking around in that massive chamber. And then you hear an echoing voice call out from the darkness. I see who killed my thralls. Who goes?